Well, that's how it's shaping up in the final jump-off for the 8-year-old final. Anthony Condon setting the pace with Wild Thing for faults in 49.40. But let's catch up with the rest of them battling it out for this year's title. First of those is Abby Birchmore-Eames with Relandry. Dutch-bred horse, this one by Lupicor. Out of the mare Now Athena, fathered by Lupicor. That one coming up many occasions. But just seeing the courses design here by Bob Ellis, man who'll build the courses at the London 2012 Olympic Games. But this week, very much about progression, starting out in the week, building up to the finals. The courses getting progressively tougher and really starting to test out these young horses. But remember, they're still learning their game for the future as well. So asking enough questions of each of those coming forward in these championships. Very few jumping clear all week, but it's some very exciting young talent that we've seen here at Addington. Abby Birchmore-Eames with Landry, very carefully bringing this horse round the course in the jump-off. Just giving enough pace to it to finish on 50.90, but jumps a very good round in clear and goes into the lead at the moment with Will Landry. So it's a clear that leads the way in the 8-year-old championship. As we go to our next now, and it is Anna Edwards and Diaghilev. Diaghilev sired by Vangelis, former top ride of Robert Smith. So seeing that breeding coming through as we see the progression of horses after they've finished their careers, those top stallions, well, sometimes when they're still in their careers now with new technology, being able to father top talent for the future. Is this another one to step into the place of where she produced Unique, owned by Terry Payne, he a former show jumper as well. Based down in the West Country, based down near Bristol. Again, just asking enough on the pace. That goes down. So that's 4. It's quicker, but it's 1 fence down for Anna Edwards and Diaghilev, but a combination that I know the owners are very excited about. So goes into second at the moment. Quick enough to do that. 46.04 and 4 there for Anna Edwards. Seeing them turning up tight as they dare to that. Just has the back bar down. Barely touches it. Well, now Louise Saywell and winner the 4th, another Dutch-bred horse, bred by the Smolders, by Simi, father of this one. Out to the mare Semacom, goes back to Non-Concord. Concord, a top name to pick out in many top breeding of international horses. And Louise herself, who was part of successful pony teams, now young rider teams since then. And again, for them, it's about finding that top horse of the future, producing them, as Rob said earlier. Buying those top horses can be a very expensive business indeed. And from very much an international show jumping family, Mike Saywell was a regular of the Nations Cups back in the 70s and 80s. And all of them very much an eye for a horse. Jumped the last in 49.53. It's a good round from Louise Saywell, and winner, they take over the lead in this 8-year-old championship. Is that going to be good enough to take this year's title? Well, Shane Breen now, 'Cause I Can, horse by Olympic Lux, in fact bred by Shane. He's been part of several Nations Cups already this year, so has certainly got more experience on the clock than some in the class. He's had a fence down earlier on the week, so not a part of the potential bonus for jumping clear all week. But he's certainly very much focused on trying to win this 8-year-old title. And this one, well, it's in contention for the best mare of the championships of the 8-year-old section. If they can put a good round in here. Couple more to go for Shane. Still got Great Britain's Billy Angelo and William Funnell to come. But sets a good pace. And look at the time, 44 seconds exactly. Takes some 5 seconds off the leading time. Shane Breen into the lead with 'Cause I Can. Big breeding operation he has based here in the UK. As does this man. Well, certainly one of the biggest breeding operations in the UK. Will Funnell, Billy Angelo, right, Angelo van der Zoethoven. Well, Will very much focused as the only one still in contention for the £4,000 bonus for this horse. If they can consistently jump clear all week, jumping clear here will make a big difference. Another bonus for the top British breeder as well on offer too. Cuts inside there, but again leaves plenty of room to get to the fences. That's how much they dare ask of these young horses. This is another one that's also been part of Nations Cup squads this year in Lisbon. Coming to the last, isn't going to catch Shane Breen, but is going to pick up some very big prize money indeed. It's clear there for Will Funnell. Consistent horse of the week in the 8-year-old section, picks up a big bonus and finishes second for the title, William Funnell and Billy Angelo. But it's a win in the 8-year-old final for Shane Breen and 'Cause I Can. Well, that's the final shake-up. Shane Breen wins it, Billy Angelo second, and some top names in there for the future. Have they caught the eye of Corin Bracken and Rob Herkstra for future teams?
I think Will's the ultimate professional in whatever environment he's in, whether he's producing a young horse or whether he's on a top Super League Nations Cup team. He is the ultimate professional, and Will knows he can save that horse to win a class for another day, but today that was his target and he reached his target.
Anna Edwards' horse looks really promising. That's a lovely horse as well to go on for the future. She went to try and win the class. She turned up a bit short and got the corner, and the horse sort of fell in on the turn a little bit and had a back pole. But I mean, that's all part of the experience and part of training horses, and you need to teach them to go against the clock at the right time. They need to learn how to win, and this was a good place to try and win. What's exciting for me is some of the riders out there. Louise Saywell has come up through the junior and young rider ranks. I mean, she could be one of the top riders we have with the right horse. I'm sure Rob will agree with me on that. And of course, what's exciting for me is Abby Birchmore-Ames, still under 21, fourth in that class with her horse, put up a fantastic performance today. So for me, the Irish had better watch out. Both riders and horses, we're on their tail.